All right, welcome back to Who's Headlining Anyway, presented by the Comedy Zone. We are in Jason Allen King's house without Jason Allen King.
He doesn't know.
No, not at all. Not at all.
We broke in, and when I say broke in, like we broke windows.
Yeah, I'll follow Jonathan. Just,
Yeah, no, that I broke the windows because.
Yeah.
It's neighborhood watch.
Yeah, exactly. This is new notice.
Somebody came by and saw me, and they just laughed. They were like, "Oh, that's a good prank."
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Is he with you? Is he bothering you?"
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop while I'm not behind yet.
All right. Dude. Yeah. Okay, Jonathan. Have you ever seen someone like smoke crack in real life?
I don't think I have.
I have.
Yeah.
Recently. Yes.
I probably have, but not like up close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've probably been like, that's what's going on over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, not like right in front of me like that. But you have.
Dude, first time
today?
like 2 weeks ago on the way here to record a podcast episode.
Okay.
I was riding down Sugar Creek, which if you know Charlotte, you know that as a
notoriously.
You saw the sign too, right?
Yeah. Or that's a thing, right?
The park was misnamed or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I was riding down the street, and yes, this is a notoriously bad part of Charlotte. In broad daylight, there was this dude sitting outside of an abandoned gas station, hitting the pipe.
So how I'm gonna sound so silly here, but I know they're different, and but what is the giveaway that you're like, that's what that is, compared to any other kind of smoking anything? You see what I'm saying?
I guess I hear you. I just felt very confident that it wasn't tobacco.
Yeah.
Well,
I sound way more naive than I am. I know that it is it was it more did the person look real thin? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Was it more that than it was anything else?
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha.
It looked like they were going through some things.
Man, I just tapped in through a minefield on that one.
It worked. And then not even 15 seconds later, two people playing ultimate frisbee at Chagall Creek Park.
Charlotte, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to freaking Charlotte.
Yeah, man. It was weird. But listen, obviously I don't have footage, but you can see footage of this episode if you're on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all the things to the Who's Headlining Anyway podcast channel on YouTube.
I love our name.
Yeah. But we're in Charlotte. Now would be a good time to be in New York.
Okay.
Honestly.
Why is that?
NBA finals are going on, and the Knicks look competent.
Dude, you were just reminding me, which I don't know why I needed reminding because it's insane, that they haven't lost a game since
the first round.
Yeah.
They've
just been absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, they were down, I want to say 2-0 to the Atlanta Hawks in the first round of the playoffs. And they haven't.
Were they down 2-0?
I think they were down 2-0.
I totally lost track.
And then they haven't lost a game since then. So they've been on a 12-game winning streak.
Is it a record?
I'm sure there is, but I don't.
Probably the Bulls did it at some point or something.
Yeah.
It's always the Warriors or the Bulls did it, or the old Celtics or whatever.
Yeah, but this is.
But that's crazy. This is crazy.
And the Knicks haven't been to the finals since '99,
and they haven't won it.
Since '76.
Forever.
It's been forever, dude. The last time they won, crack was new.
The government had just started distributing it.
Yes.
and
ironically, in neighborhoods in New York.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, but this is a interesting moment of the series because they're back in New York now.
Yeah,
because the finals work. How the finals work is a 2-3-2 format. So whoever has home court advantage.
Didn't it for a while? Wasn't it 2-2-1-1-1?
I believe
they went to that for a bit, and then it got to.
I believe that was the previous format, and then even before then,
it was 2-3-2. I think it was. I feel like it was 2-3-2, then 2-2-1-1-1, and now it's back.
You may be correct there, but I remember even before it. Well, I think I'm getting it right. Even before then, back in the '90s, when I was watching the Bulls and all that, I think it used to be 1-1. They just kept.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't think so. It could be. It could be because I that's when I was most tuned in.
Yeah.
When I was like 11, that's when I like could tell you stats. I like had it, you know. But you may be right. Yeah.
I feel like they went back. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, it wouldn't be the most cost efficient.
If only there was some way we could learn about the answer to this.
Yeah. But I mean, it's more fun to argue.
I totally agree.
You know,
there's a really great Pete Holmes bit from years ago, talking like years ago, but like in the smartphone era, and he's talking about how it has robbed us of this of like wondering about stuff, and though I can't remember exactly how he phrases it, but he's like, when you used to not know something, you just didn't know.
Yeah.
And you would spend, and the example he gave was incredible. He's like one day you would think, where's Tom Petty from? He's like, you can't find out where Tom Petty's from.
Yeah.
You just go throughout your life not knowing where Tom Petty's from, and one day you meet that one magical, special person who tells you Florida.
Yeah. That reminds me of, you brought up something, the person that wrote like Proud to Be American or something, you thought he had
I totally got it wrong.
And we went off for like 30 minutes believing you until Jason looked it up?
Yeah. And I wasn't lying. I thought it was real. It was an insane name. It was like Billy Catherine or something.
Yeah,
it was crazier than that though.
Yeah.
But it turns out that was just like the person who I guess uploaded it to Instagram or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they'll say like random ass like username and then a song that's real.
Yeah.
Because nothing belongs to anybody anymore. Misinformation.
But this is another reason this game, which was actually happening at the time that we're recording, Game 3 is interesting, is because this is the first game of maybe the entire playoffs that President Trump is attending.
Really?
Yeah. I saw online that they are banning all the watch parties outside of MSG for tonight's game.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably smart.
Yeah. No,
to be honest.
And to be completely fair, even if it wasn't Trump, I feel like for any president, maybe they would consider something like that.
That's probably true.
So I will throw that out
there. But especially, I mean, just because, like, it could get real ugly real fast.
Yeah. When do you think the last time Trump got a round of applause?
You mean period?
Yeah, I mean, from I guess let's say a diverse group.
Right.
Not RNC or something, but like,
UFC.
Yeah,
that's the one. There was footage. It's like the one sporting event where it seems like he gets more cheer. There's still lots of boos. Don't get me wrong. There's lots of UFC fans who don't like him.
Yeah.
But it's the one place I've seen where it seems like the cheers outweigh the boos for him. Everywhere.
Also, the sport with the most head trauma.
Yeah.
Not saying there's a correlation, but
there's definitely a correlation. Whether there's causation or not is another question. There's definitely a correlation.
Yeah. But I think it's interesting because I wonder how New York Republicans would react if the Knicks lose tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it could kind of go either way. Like people can find ways to get mad in any direction. You know? It could be like they should have been more focused. They should have had their head more in the game than worried about the politics of blah 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 blah.
No, but see, it's bigger than that. Which you're right. You're absolutely right. But the argument that you have to accept, well, you don't have to accept if you vote for who you vote for. But the argument that is pretty logical is, at the end of the day, someone that polarizing showing up to the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how locked in the players are. They have to do media.
Yeah.
And the media are going to ask them about it. You can't dodge it.
For sure.
You are causing a distraction.
So are you saying you don't know how New York Republicans would respond if they lose?
Right.
Okay.
Because before you were a Trump supporter, you were a New Yorker.
Right. So, like, you mean they would have to... have to like find a way to not blame it on him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Would you acknowledge at some level that this is Trump's fault?
No.
Even at the fact that he just caused a distraction by showing up.
No. Not this Republican Party, 2026. No, man.
I don't know.
Do you mean individual citizens?
Because Knicks fandom is very strong and delusional.
Yeah, that's true.
More so that I don't know who is more delusional. Honestly.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't see it though. I cannot see, at least not publicly, but I can't see anyone breaking ranks with him for almost anything. And but maybe I also, like, sort of related, like, the fandom. I'm just like, how many people are there if the Knicks end up winning it all? Which it's looking pretty good. Who knows? But it's looking all right. I feel like there's lots of people who will die. Who will be like, you know what I mean? Who will just be like, okay, I can go now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Spike Lee is gonna die peacefully that night.
Yeah.
Just surrounded by loved ones.
Yeah.
He's gonna celebrate and then just die.
The social media content that probably is already coming out around this.
Oh yeah.
And just, if they win, is going to be insane. But then I've also thought of another scenario. The Knicks win tonight.
Okay.
They're up 3-0.
Okay.
And they somehow become the first team to blow a 3-0.
It would be the first time ever?
No NBA team has ever blown a 3-0 lead.
Yeah.
If that happens,
and if it,
you're going to think the third tower failed.
That's right. And that was fucked. But I'm not even mad at it at all. Like, if that was going to happen to any team, it would be the Knicks.
Dude.
Like, their level, I think, for people who, like, I'm not, like, ultra plugged into the NBA, but I'm plugged in enough to know that, like, their, like, sort of curse, right, is, like, it's kind of on par. Maybe not, it doesn't have maybe quite the same myth built around it, but it's pretty on par with the Red Sox back in the day.
Okay.
You know, I feel like where it's just like, they're never gonna win. They're never gonna win. They can never win. And then they finally did, and it was like, oh yeah, like, and they did it in spectacular fashion too. In fact, yeah, that's right. They were down. Oh, I totally forgot. Back in 2004 or whatever.
Yeah.
They were down 3-0 to the Yankees. And then came and then won 7 games in a row.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was crazy. So, but yeah, the city will either way. The city's gonna burn down.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. So
and also, if it goes to Game 6, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Not at the game, but I'm gonna be in the city if it goes till 6.
You're not driving this time.
I'm not driving this time.
And because here's the thing, you paid a bunch of tolls to get up there.
I wouldn't say I paid them so much.
Well, I guess that's the problem. Yes.
Yeah, I got I mean, you drive up there, you're gonna go on some toll roads. It's just the deal, and I'm just I have this like mental block on paying bills, where where it's like, it's not even about like. I think it does. Here's actually what it comes from. I used to be like pretty on top of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've had, in the last, let's say, decade, I've had 3 or 4 times where it's just been like, not paying bills, can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I've just been broke. And so I think I still have that mindset. So like, I get bills, I'm like, well, I can't pay that. Even if I do have money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit okay right now. I'm a little more secure than I have been. And so I get these things, and I'm just like, that can wait. Also, I barely ever check my mail.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night. Apparently, it's a millennial thing not to check the mail, and I was trying to come down to the root of it.
Yeah. So with this specifically, I totally forgot about this. I ended up paying them like a week ago or 2, and so I think the bills, all the tolls put together, I think were like $75, something like that. I was so late that I ended up paying over $200 of late fees. So I ended up paying $300 for $75 of tolls. And just the just 2 days ago, after I had already paid everything, just like 2 days ago, I finally did check the mail. I got my like stack of mail out of it was like stuffed into my mailbox.
Yeah.
And I forgot there were envelopes from the New York and New Jersey and wherever thing, and they were in red envelopes. Like final notice, like past due, like the urgency was like crazy. Like people were gonna come to my door.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The idea of you having like a warrant in New York is like hilarious, dude.
I've had collection agencies before.
Have you?
Yeah, coming after me for I think it was like medical bills.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember. Yeah, dude, I've been down bad.
Yeah,
handful of times. Yeah.
And see, and that's what I was trying to come down to when I was asking you about this other day, because I was wondering, is it like a trauma thing, like you don't check the mail because you don't want to see the bills, or is it just you just don't feel like?
Dude, there's something. I think maybe that's what I was actually just describing, but I didn't quite put it together that way. I think it maybe is a kind of low level trauma of like I can't face the bills, can't face them. It's also the other thing, laziness. I just don't feel like it. And there's something so overwhelming about mail to me. I think that you're kind of blowing my mind right now, actually. I think it might actually be genuinely a very low level, but like it might really be just trauma from like I can't pay. I'm so used to not being able to pay. But it's also just like that stack. It's so and of course it doesn't become a stack if you check it every day, but
yeah.
It feels like when I go to my mailbox, it's like I'm putting a key and opening up a door to just a pile of chores.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like cause at like best case scenario, it's something you have to put in the recycling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Well, best case scenario, it's a fucking refund check from whatever for $500.
Yeah.
But like it's in some way, shape, or form, each piece of mail is another thing you have to do.
Yeah.
Even if it's just discerning that it's something you can throw away, you still have to take the time to like look through it. And God forbid you live in a place like I live where the last 8 tenants have not set up forwarding addresses.
Oh, that's annoying.
Because I just get so much mail from and I'm gonna be honest, like I guess this is probably illegal, but like I got to I was doing the return to sender thing for a while, and I just stopped. I started throwing it away. Because it just keeps coming, man.
I hope that's not illegal.
Yeah, no one's gonna do anything about it.
Yeah,
I think you're not supposed to do.
I wonder if there's like a time limit, because for example, where I live, there's like packages that have been delivered for people that don't live there anymore. They've been there for months. And at a certain point, I was like, man, can I just see what this is?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no, you can't. But also, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Like it's 1 million. That is 1,000,000% illegal.
Yeah.
But who's gonna do shit about it?
That's fair.
Have you done it? Have you opened anything?
No, but I keep every time I go to the mail, I look.
Fuck
it.
Like,
man, yeah.
If it's packages, yeah, man, come on.
Yeah, because one's in like a kind of like pink package. I'm pretty sure it's probably some clothes. I was like, man, I would like to open this and just give it to Blair. And just like, hey, look what I got you.
That is the most Jordan shit.
Yeah.
Just like, it's cost effective.
It is. But you know what's funny? It's like the way you are about regular mail, I'm that way about email.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I am that way about email also. You want to? Let's play a game.
How many? I'm recording.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you how many unread emails I have, and I don't know. I mean, I have.
Oh, I might have you be on my AOL account.
Well, that's a whole other question. Let's see. Crap! It shows. You know how it doesn't like show the full view on here, so it just. I can tell you this. I definitely have 99 plus.
Oh. Yeah.
No, I have well over 1,000 unread emails.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe thousands.
Yeah.
Because I just see them and I'm just like,
it's a headache, man. Yeah, I'm over 3 on my AOL.
Over 3,000?
Yes.
So wait, hold on. So that's kind of the bigger question is, what the fuck are you doing with an AOL account?
Oh, well, I have Gmail accounts too, but I never deleted my original email because, I mean, it works.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't
that actually is news to me. But wait, so does it still serve you? Like, do you still use it for stuff?
I do. Like, pretty much anytime I'm buying something online, I use my AOL account.
I like that, actually.
Yeah.
Because, like, the internet, all Palantir, all of them, they can probably find whatever the fuck they want, but it's probably an extra step to find shit on your AOL than it is to find stuff on your Google.
Yeah, because you wouldn't even expect me to have it.
Yeah, exactly. And Google's like integrated into everything. AOL's just I feel like AOL's in like some just like its servers are in its data center is just like a shack in the woods.
Yeah,
with just some machines in it.
Just running out of Jason's closet.
And it's just and I feel like it's running on like a generator and no one's actually gonna like refill the fuel. So it's just slowly running out.
It's not even a generator, it's 3 people back there pedaling bikes.
That's right. And they know no other life.
Yeah, exactly.
They're down in a hatch. You open up the hatch and they're like, there's an outside world. We've been down here since 1997. And they also, not only are they biking, they also are on the mic going, "You've got mail."
Yeah.
And it only takes a few people because you and like 12 other people will have it still.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very small operation.
Does it say "You've got mail"? Does it do that? Please tell me it still does that.
I don't know if it says the words. It still does like the chime.
Yeah,
it does.
Does it have a little mailbox with the mail thing up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
100%.
it. AOL knows what it's about, and it's going down. It's going down true to itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I respect it, man. But you know, this makes me wonder, how do you even reach people in 2026?
Because, wow.
Honestly.
Holy shit. Because no one wants to check their email.
Yeah.
No one answers phone calls. Maybe they'll respond to a text. No one checks their mail. Holy shit.
Yeah.
The irony of that is wild. Because we're more available than we've ever been. Like, by far. And then added to that, Slack.
Yeah, exactly.
Signal, Telegram.
Yeah, I think it's all overwhelming.
Zoom, like anything. That's totally real. Like, yeah, if you send me an email, it better stand out.
You better change your server name to @GoodNightsComedy.
Yeah, honestly, because right now all it is just it's bills, which we have established I'm too afraid to open, and it's like a lot of it is stuff that I did one good thing one time, like I donated once to like a thing that's like against the NRA, like trying, gun control or Palestine or whatever the fuck, and you do it once and then you get emails for the rest of your life. Unless you hit unsubscribe, but you feel like a nightmare for hitting. I do, like, if I unsubscribe from like this thing, so especially the name of it, I signed up. I don't even know if I've ever donated to them, but it's called Sandy Hook Promise.
Okay.
And I get texts from them all the time, and I cannot unsubscribe. I can't do it.
Dude.
Because all the texts are like, and I'm not trying to make light of this because it's really fucking serious, but it's getting at the point. You see the way we can laugh at it, even though it's really fucked up. But like, I get these texts. It's like, the morning of August, whatever. My son Dylan left, and I'm just like, I can't. Fucking delete. I can't delete. I can't unsubscribe. I can't unsubscribe to this, or I'll never sleep again. And so I have so much stuff like that where just the guilt is keeping me in it, even though there's no real reason for it.
Yeah.
Does that speak? Do you have any of that?
I know exactly.
Or are you able to sort of like?
Oh no. I know exactly what you mean, but it's only for like religious stuff. Like if somebody on the corner gives me one of those Bible pamphlets, I can't throw it away.
You know what's funny? I can't throw it away fast enough. I kind of hope they see me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not true. If they're like sweet, I don't actually want to make them feel bad, but I do not want it.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. I still end up taking it, but then I have to make it someone else's problem. Like, I'm going to sit it down somewhere.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you would hand it to someone else.
I should start doing that, actually. I really should.
Is it? Well, so usually that's Jehovah's Witnesses, though, right?
They don't really explain. Like, I think the last time it happened, somebody was like, "Hey, can I give you this?" And I was like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah.
And I just took it.
I throw it away so fast.
Yeah.
And I get a little dopamine hit when I throw it away. I got stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a preacher's kid, man. I have earned this.
Yeah.
I have every bit of chip on my shoulder that I have against religion. I have fucking earned.
You've been through a lot.
Man. We were talking about low level trauma from male.
Mm-hmm.
This is not that. This is the real stuff.
Yeah.
This is the good stuff. This is the I sleep with a light on stuff. Have I ever told you that?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Because of religion.
Yeah, because I'm scared of demons.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even think they're real, but I'm still afraid of them.
Okay.
Not specific. Yeah, actually, kind of specifically demons because I was raised like. I didn't get all of this directly from my parents. I got some of it directly from my parents, but it was more things they put me in, mm-hmm. School they put me in, camp I went to, like all that kind of stuff. And so I believed, like, it was, this stuff was made very real to me from a single digit age.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, and so that just because the front of your brain manages to stop believing something, mm-hmm. That's deep, man. That shit is deep.
Yeah.
That shit is in there. So like I have a little light on at night.
Interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, I want to say it's crazy, but also I sleep with the TV on too.
Yeah. Is it a little bit that? Is there a little bit
no. When I was younger, yes. Now that I'm older, it's because like Blair wants to do that, and I can't. I have to wait for her to fall asleep, or I can turn the TV off.
That's so funny. Oh,
yeah.
That's kind of cute, actually.
Man, no, it's not.
Well, from an outsider perspective.
Oh, also, Blair wanted me to shout out King and Sean Kett. The material you're putting out on Instagram is hilarious. I'm glad she wanted me to shout y'all out and not me.
Yeah, and me too. Yeah, I'm pissed. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, no, I don't either. But no, Sean and Alex, man, y'all are putting together some good
Let's
stuff.
pull up their follower count so we can maybe feel better or maybe not.
Oh,
dude, I am beyond petty.
Yeah.
No. And I say that because I think they're both very funny, mm-hmm. and just good people, and it frustrates me that they probably deserve it.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what annoys me, and it also makes me like, oh god, I gotta get that. Like I've fallen off pretty bad.
Oh, dude,
in the last couple months.
Yeah.
And when I am posting, the numbers are not great.
Dude, I don't think it's just a you thing. I feel like that's everybody. I feel like there's something about there's going on. Unless you have already reached like a certain level.
Yeah.
I think everybody's views are kind of down.
Yeah.
That just seems to be a thing. I also wonder, tell me what you think about this. I feel like the life cycle of content creators, you kind of hit this point where you either go up or you go down, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And in particular, the person I'm thinking about, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way because I like this guy, but Ben Jones, right?
Uh-huh.
He started getting some attention probably a few months ago because he was doing like food reviews on like Taco Bell or whatever.
Nice.
Kind of got picked up on like some national
nice.
news stations and stuff, right?
Okay.
And then I hadn't seen anything else since then, right? And it just seems like that's the thing. Like you kind of got like that sponsorship with like you had your own flag made or something, right?
Oh yeah, that was.
You had that like Questlove found my video, reposted, and it's like you get like this one like moment, and then it's either you go up, continue to go up, or then that's kind of where you pee out. It's like people kind of get like tired.
I sure hope you're wrong.
No.
Or you just mean like sort of it's a thing that happens?
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is, when you hit that moment, I wonder if you have to find a way to like adapt and reinvent what you're doing.
Probably. Or it's just consistency. Because it's like seasons almost for me. Like I'll go through a couple months where I'm just like crushing, and getting in the hundreds of thousands or sometimes in the millions of views on stuff, or at least in the like tens of thousands. And then sometimes I just fall off. I've just fallen off recently.
Yeah.
But I also think this has happened before to me. And so like, I'll be back. But I do feel like even when I'm like even when I'm in it and like getting more views and all that kind of stuff and more engagement, like the follower count is like a little bit stalled out.
Yeah, right.
Around I'm just a little over 30,000, and like I haven't seen significant changes in that in a minute.
Yeah.
In fact, for the first time in a long time, I am not advertising myself very well, but the first time in a while, I actually got, the little like little analytics, right? And it shows your net followers. I got net negative for the first time in a long time. Yeah. Because I've always gotten, it's usually like, it'll be like 500 gains, 300 lost, something like that. But,
and what's funny is like, I always wonder what drove like that 300.
Yeah.
Because we tend to kind of like stay in our lanes, right? We're still posting like similar content. It's not like I was posting rap videos or rap video reviews this whole time, and then suddenly I started doing, I don't know.
I think for me it actually is a little different.
Okay.
Because I still do like teacher stuff, but I definitely just naturally didn't really make this decision, but just my head's in politics a lot more, and so I veered into that like trolling, into that rage bait lane. But people also enjoy it. It's not just for rage bait, but like trolling MAGA, all that kinds of stuff. So I think probably lost followers are either people who are like, why aren't you doing teacher stuff anymore, or people who are just conservative or don't want to hear about politics or whatever, and probably there's a lot of crossover between those two groups, I would guess. But so it does a little bit make sense, but I don't know. And I think some of it is bots.
Yeah.
That get like purged from Instagram or whatever when they do that stuff that I guess they do.
Yeah.
I also just think the algorithm's getting crazy because it's more actively managed. Like more like you see people having their content very clearly suppressed.
Oh yeah.
Based on like political things they say or whatever, and like the whole thing. I don't know. I mean, the thing that we keep coming back to is at the end of the day, we don't know, and I don't know. I don't even know if anyone really knows. That's the thing that I want. Even like the top of the top people, even Mark Zuckerberg, even Peter Thiel, even all those guys. Like I'm not convinced that they know how any of this really works. I think because you can make something.
Yeah.
And I think the fear, like with AI particularly, and I know we're not directly talking about AI, but it ties in, is like you make something and then you lose control of it. Like it becomes its own thing. Whether or not it's sentient is another question, but it doesn't have to be sentient to like spiral out of control. And I kind of feel like, I don't know this, I don't have receipts, I don't have evidence. But there's a part of me that really wonders if they're just like, none of y'all motherfuckers know what's happening here. Like, they know how to manipulate it in certain ways, but like, I feel like if you really were like, explain to me what this is and how it works and why it does what it does, I feel like even the most advanced people would have limited answers to that.
Struggle.
It's just a guess.
Yeah. Well, I think
this is hilarious.
I was about to say, let's figure out how we're going to get sponsorship dollars. Let's go to a break. Brian Balto's going to throw in the ad.
My fault.
We'll be right back with Who's Headlining Anyway. All right, everybody, welcome back to Who's Headlining Anyway, presented by the Comedy Zone. I'm back with Mr. Williams Comedy, who, for the first time, I think ever, did not give his Instagram tag out.
Oh my God, Mr. Williams Comedy, Jonathan Williams. Oh God, what is?
You really don't care about Instagram anymore.
No, it's not that I don't care. It's that I.
All right,
maybe I don't care.
Hard. Yeah.
No, I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm really like kicked out of it.
Frazzled. Okay.
I'll get it back.
Well, listen,
get it back.
It's been a while. It's been a while since we did an actual Would You Rather.
It has.
And I think it's fitting since Jason isn't here, we can have some fun with this one.
Yes, thank God.
And Jonathan, I think you have a good one for us.
Yeah, I have one that I don't really get it. Is why I chose it. I don't really I don't understand like the there seems like a clear answer to me.
Okay.
Would you rather get $1 million with no strings attached, or get someone who can teach you without a doubt how to make $1 million?
Yeah.
And I can't imagine why your answer wouldn't be $1 million, no strings attached. I don't. That's like what?
See, okay. I feel like you landed on this one subconsciously because you know that whenever we do Would You Rather, my first angle is to figure out how to profit.
Yeah.
And you may wonder where I'm going to make money regardless. So now it's like the choice isn't clear anymore. Now I actually have to think about something besides money.
Yeah, maybe, kind of. Maybe that is why possibly.
Okay. So if I'm understanding the choices correctly, I either just get $1 million
just in your bank account, no
or
taxes.
someone is going to teach me how I can earn $1 million.
Correct.
Okay.
And I do not understand the motivation for the second one.
Now, how I would take that second one would mean that if you teach me how to make $1 million, I could probably do this multiple times.
Okay.
So I could have multiple millions.
But you have to do stuff.
You have to do stuff, and also you and I are avid fans of rap music.
Yes.
What do we have to do?
Hold on.
And is it legal?
Get rich or die trying?
That's what I'm saying. Are you going to teach us how to cook dough? Is that how we get to
this? Gotcha. I mean, that actually appeals to me more. That's why.
Can you also
because it's exciting. It's interesting.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It's taught by Jay-Z. He's just like, here's what I used to do. So to me, this is like, it's like, I guess now that I get it a little bit more now that you're saying, because then you can do it, you can repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but to me, it's like, it's kind of like, teach a man, or give a man a fish, feed him for a day.
Exactly.
Right? Teach a man a fish, feed him for a lifetime. But, but for me, this is more like, give a man 1 million fish that could all fuck each other and make more fish. Or teach a man how to fish. I'm like, I'll just give me all those fish that'll make more fish.
Let me clarify. When you brought up this part about teaching, did you say it guarantees that I'll be able to make $1 million?
It guarantees that if you do all this stuff. Here's how it's phrased.
Okay.
Get someone who can teach you without a doubt. It's a little bit weird phrasing. Teach you without a doubt how to make $1 million. To me, that says, if you do all this stuff, you will absolutely make $1 million. But we don't know. We don't know how. This could be really difficult. It could be like if you do this every day for 10 years. You know what I
was gonna say that would be terrible. Like, invest $100 every day.
Yeah.
Like, man, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. I kind of.
We will say, like, the court stipulates that it is that it's like you don't need a certain amount of initial investment. We'll say.
Okay.
Like it's not limited by your current. It's not limited by your income or your current net worth.
Okay.
Right. It has to do with like properly executing plans.
Okay.
And learning how whatever the fuck works. But it could be like basically a full-time job, maybe. The court's not stipulating what it could be. You know?
Okay.
But then you do have your argument still stands though that you can make multiple. But my other thing is just like with my dumb analogy is like, yeah, but I can take, if I get that $1 million, I can put $100,000 in my checking account, and then $900,000 and then $500 in my savings, and then I have $400 more to try and make more money with.
Yeah.
I'm sure those proportions are probably not wrong, or probably not right. But that, all that is to say, I can get some kind of financial advisor, wealth, whatever the fuck, and just invest it properly. And that, hey man, you do it.
Yeah.
And then I just have money.
Yeah, it's very hard to turn down having that money up front, because $1 million, unless you're already very rich, $1 million is going to change.
It's going to change everything. Unless you're very rich or you're very stupid.
Oh no, that's still going to change a lot of things.
Yeah.
Probably your life.
Oh, I see.
Honestly,
Yeah. Then the amount of people. I'm straying back into bummer territory, but the amount of people who win
for sure
jackpot, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars lottery and below it, is astounding.
Yeah,
I can't wrap my head around that. I really can't.
Well,
I get it. I get you spend money and you don't think about it, and you give money to your cousin and your brother and your mom. I get that, but how does it spiral out of control like that?
Yeah, it's hard for me to grasp too, because it's kind of like that Ricky Gervais joke or whatever of like, hey, why don't you just eat one less cheeseburger? Like when you talk about overweight people, it's like it's something like that. It's like if you keep seeing the scale going up,
right?
You don't just become 600 pounds over. Oh, this is sounding bad.
It's not sounding great.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't just become 600 pounds.
Although you also get you get a little bit of the reason that I can talk about religion is like you have a background.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So kind of the same. If you have $10 million and then you saw it go to 9 in a month, something should say like, oh, hold on, maybe I'm doing something wrong.
You know what's funny is actually the point you're making is great, but it's also making the other thing make a little bit more sense to me because of how my mind works. This is all related. This is related to the checking the mail. This is related to bill paying. This is related to I have this money. I have this $10 million and I have a great time for 6 months, and I'm like, oh shit, now I have $8 million or whatever. What could happen in here, in this brain that I currently have, is I could go, instead of thinking, oh no, need to get a hold of this, I could think this is inevitable. You know what I mean? Like I could not consciously necessarily, but I could get into despair mode.
Yeah.
With that much money, I think it'd be hard for me to fuck up that hard. But that is a thing, with scale it down. If I have under $1,000 in my checking account, which I have many times, and by checking I mean checking and savings.
Yeah.
I'm I think I become less careful. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm just well, fuck it, and that's terrible. It's not what you should do.
Yeah.
But that is a tendency where I'm just whatever. I'm just gonna get DoorDash.
Yeah. Even
though it's $90 for one cheeseburger.
Yeah.
After all the fees and everything. I do have that. That is an unhealthy sort of thought process that I do understand. I cannot imagine with that scale that happening, because I can live crazy by my standards for not that much money.
Yeah.
I can get what what wild is for me is when I'm done with my Kia.
Okay.
Is maybe I got a Toyota. You know, maybe if I'm feeling crazy, I'll get a Volkswagen.
Get you a Prius.
I might get a Prius. I might get like, I don't know, but like I'm not getting a Mercedes.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like, it's just, and I'd probably buy a house, right? But I'd buy a house like this. This is a nice house. This is a nice, fairly small, chill house.
You're right. Jason does have a small
Jason
house.
has a tiny little shitty house.
So
But yeah, no, I'd buy, like, to me, like, I would feel like I'm having the time of my life, and I would feel like, oh my God, I'm living lavishly by having things that are fairly modest by millionaire standards, probably.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't, that's wild to me. The only way I could see myself getting in trouble is, and I think this is probably what happens to a lot of people, is the thing I mentioned of people coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, I think that can do it.
You know, because that's tough, man. Like, if there's people who, like, you care about, or you have a history with, or whatever, and they tell you they're in tough times, or whatever, like that, that's tough. I would have a tough time with that. Jordan would not.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You would just have to pretend they're Jehovah's Witnesses and just discard. Like,
well, the real thing is, I just wouldn't want anyone to know.
Right.
That would kind of be my primary strategy. Is I just wouldn't want people to know I have money, and it wouldn't be in order to hoard it. I would still want to be generous, but responsibly.
Yeah.
You know, and like, because like it could spiral out of control. Yeah, I think, and part of the like wanting a modest sized house and a Toyota instead of a mansion and a fucking Lamborghini is that partially is like keeping a low profile.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
100%. I remember I tried to make a joke about this. It was like, because the one thing about like not being rich, or however you want to phrase it, is that it makes you more financially aware, which I think is a good thing to have. Like, 'cause you don't want to necessarily just lose your handles or whatever, right? And I was trying to come up with this joke that I never got the land of. I knew I went too far when I forgot it was payday.
Yeah. I look forward to experiencing that someday.
Yeah,
I've literally never experienced that.
Dude, like it happened. I was like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
So there's this, like, on that exact point. You ever seen the movie The Aviator? Leonardo DiCaprio.
I don't think I've seen it. I know what you're talking about.
So he's playing Howard Hughes, who's a real person. It's like a biopic, but and he was together with Katharine Hepburn, right, the actress.
Yeah.
And so there's this scene, and he is like a self-made, independently millionaire, whatever.
Sure.
And the Hepburn family, I learned from this movie, is like they've had money for generations.
Yeah.
And so he's at dinner with them, and he's like asking questions. He's like, "This house, like, how much is this house?" It may not have been that. It may have been a little more technical, but he's talking about money and like and stuff like that.
Sure.
And someone and it gets sort of tense, and then someone says, we don't like to talk about money. And he says, "That's because you have it."
Yeah.
And that moment stuck with me. I was like, that is a great, like, yeah, that is like the problem with a lot of rich people, is I'm just like, you don't understand real life.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Yeah.
Like I've actually had to explain this to someone not that long ago who like is doing well and like grew up with money, and this person is not like a shitty person, but you just have these moments where like they'll say stuff and I'm just like, I remember I had to explain to them that most people think about money all the time, every day, all the time. It's always in the back of your head. It's always a source of stress. It's always there. You're never not at least a little bit thinking about it.
Yeah. That
blew this person's mind. It was a new concept to them. I was just like, oh, you don't know anything. Because to me, that's just like, That's such an essential thing to understand about the human experience.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, is that anxiety that comes, and particularly within our system. But it's just like so funny. And that I will say that I did get a little bit mad. I was just like, how dare you not know that? Like, you monster.
Yeah.
Religion and religion.
Yeah, go pay taxes.
Yeah, pay taxes. Yeah. Don't find the loopholes. That's the thing. There's loopholes. Just don't use the loopholes. Just don't use them.
Yeah.
You don't have to use them. Pay your goddamn taxes.
Yeah. Well, y'all more like Jeff Bezos and just understood that people under 75.
Oh, that makes me that made me madder than anything ever, because I was like, oh, that's a nice thought. Who's gonna pay him?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you want the teacher in Queens not to pay out of their 70 grand, and you want to also not pay out of your 1 trillion million obscene amount of money that you have, and you want me to think you're a good guy for saying that, when all you're saying is just no one should pay taxes at all? Then what? The nation crumbles.
Like, wait, okay.
There's no money then.
Okay, I think I got one for you.
Okay.
Let's change the would you rather.
Okay.
You are either given $1 billion.
Okay.
Or someone will teach you how to make $1 billion. The difference is, if you're given $1 billion, you can never go below $1 billion.
What do you mean?
I'm kind of appealing to your like.
Oh! You're saying that I will be forced to be a billionaire.
You will be forced to be a billionaire.
that. I don't like that. This is interesting. So I will have to, and I'm given exactly $1 billion. Like in the not having to earn it, or not earn it, but like figure it out. The no strings attached scenario.
Yeah.
I am given that much money.
You are given that much money.
So I essentially am, for about 5 seconds, I have no money, essentially. You see what I'm saying? Because like I can't go under $1 billion. Well, it would start multiplying within milliseconds.
Yeah, right.
But like, okay. So the money, I do hate that. Yeah. I do, but it is more conceptually. I think that my reservation on that one is not actually logical, because that's more about, the reason I am furious at billionaires isn't really that they have billions of dollars necessarily in a vacuum. It's that they don't share it.
Yeah.
It's that they don't pay equitably into the system. They are philanthropists. They like put the money where they think it should go. Yeah. And also, if you look at how much they give nothing.
Yeah.
Like they give, they'll be like, I gave $40 million last year. I'll be like, yeah, and I dropped a penny by accident. You know what I mean? Like that's what that is to them. And so I guess what I'm saying is, I think it would actually be selfish of me to want to avoid that title and that category of billionaire out of my own personal pride, when what I could do is have that as the baseline and let the money multiply, and then use all of that money. Not all of it. I don't want some of it. Yeah. But use it for good. And I am aware there is a slippery slope there where I think being a billionaire does something to your brain.
I agree.
But if I could keep my feet on the ground, then I think I could live with the stigma, even that I would have sort of against myself, because I think it would, you see what I'm saying? It would almost be selfish not to do it. Kinda. If it was like that $1 billion is either going to stay in Jeff Bezos's account, or whatever, or whoever, or that $1 billion is just gonna not exist, or whatever, I think it's better for it to go to someone
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
No, I do see what you're saying, but
I could be wrong about that. This could be the wrong way of thinking. It could be justifying.
Because I was about to say, I feel like you're overlooking the other part of if you're earning $1 billion,
which is literally impossible.
Okay, but there's no stipulations on this.
Right.
So you could donate however much you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's true, but I also don't want to do work.
Yeah. So.
And why? And I mean that is a good point, but I think the fact that like $1 billion, you could put it in a regular ass savings account, and it would breed like rabbits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like So then, like, just keeping that billion baseline, if I am genuinely using all the money that spawns from the billion for good, then I'm okay with it. I would never be comfortable with it. I would always feel a little weird about it. I hope.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I hope I'd stay weird and uncomfortable about it. But, I really don't want to. I don't want to do what it takes to get $1 billion. I think that also in this scenario, maybe
That's an
in this scenario,
yeah.
maybe the rules are different.
Yeah.
But in real life, it's basically impossible to become a billionaire ethically.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, you got to step on necks. You got to exploit people. You got to betray people. You gotta like. So yeah, it's this. Yeah, for me. It's definitely the no strings attached, and I just really have to have people I trust to keep my feet on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I'm just taking the village. Because why work for it? Even if I could continue to earn more billions, I already have a billion.
$1 billion.
What else am I going to do?
$1 billion is so much money. Like if I was actually given $1 billion with no stipulations at all, I hope, and think, I may be giving myself too much credit because you don't know what happens when your brain gets that money. But like, I would want to keep 40 million. You know what I mean? Because that's already an obscene amount of money. Like that's a crazy amount of money to have, but it's enough. It's little enough money that you're still sort of in the world. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, whereas if you have $1 billion, you're just not living in the world.
Yeah, you can't understand.
Yeah. And I think what happens is you fall in love with that other world that you ascend to. You know, I think that's the danger because I'm sure it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I don't want that. I don't want to disappear into billionaire world where everyone's just having weird goat mask orgies and hunting man for sport and squid gaming.
No, I'm about to say it's just squid gaming.
Like that. Ick. No, I mean that's even outside of the damage you're doing to the world. But I like to think that, and the thing is, I think it would actually be difficult though. Like it would be, I think your job, your mission would then be like Bezos's ex-wife, Mackenzie.
Yeah,
Scott.
she's been giving out much money. Yeah,
and you know how hard that probably is to act, because she said she wants to like give away all of it.
Yeah,
that's almost impossible. Because like it's so much money that how can you even like you're making more than you're giving, even if you're trying to give it out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't like it's not like you can like maybe you could, but I feel like there's very few situations where you could just cut a check for $1 billion to anything.
See, that's hard
See what I'm saying?
Believe, because why couldn't I?
Well, maybe you're right.
You know, like I feel like so we couldn't write a check to UNC for $1 billion. You mean they wouldn't take it?
Yes, good point. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, good point. Like, there was that thing when someone like tweeted or something at Elon Musk, and they were like, something like, how can you sleep at night knowing you could end world hunger? You know, some crap like that, which is very real. And he was like, hey, tell me how to do it, and I'll do it. And then that person was like, I think they were like an economist, or they were somebody like who knew stuff, and so they broke it down. They were like, do this, this, and this, give this to this, here's how you do it, blah, 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 blah. And they like broke it down. They were like, and no one's hungry anymore. And you know what he did? Nothing. Nothing.
Of course not. Yeah.
Like, it's just like, so, but I think you might be right. It might be just a thing where like I have that in my head that you just can't, just because that seems like what people do. It kind of makes me think of I always bring shit back to politics, but it's just, but like, it's like the Zoran Mamdani thing.
Yeah.
You know, he balanced the budget of New York City.
I didn't hear about that. Yeah.
He balanced the budget and didn't cut social programs, and they have universal child care for kids under 2, which is, but they wanted to bring it up more up to through pre-K, but still, like all this stuff, and it's all stuff that just people were like, you just can't do it, you just can't, it's not going to work, it'll never work. And it turns out it's like, no, you just have to decide to do it.
Yes.
You just apparently you can use power for good if the problem is if the whole point isn't power. I think he's one of the few people who gained being mayor near is incredible power. An enormous amount of power. Who wanted that power to actually use it to govern.
Yeah.
And I think what we're learning is that most people with power have no interest in actually governing. They just want the power.
Oh, for sure.
And we've always kind of known that, but to see it so clearly laid out, it's just like the dude balanced the budget and didn't cut any social programs, and that sounds impossible, but apparently it's not. So it could, like, to that point, maybe you can just cut a check for $1 billion to fill in the blank thing to whatever. These motherfuckers.
Okay, all right, we're taking $1 billion. We decided.
And you know what I'm going to use the $1 billion for?
What?
To find every billionaire and kill them.
Okay.
I will use that money. That will be my lifelong quest.
Okay.
And
if you got in a Facebook argument with a local comedian and you are a billionaire, how do you go about
it? Are you asking whether or not I kill this person?
No, I'm just asking, would you throw your money in their face? Because I would.
How?
And I usually don't respond at all. But
yeah, maybe. But what do you mean? Throw their money in their face in what way? Just be like, whatever, I have $1 billion, or like, you broke little bitch.
Something
like,
more on those lines. Like, if you keep talking, I'm buying your mom's house and kicking her out of it.
I don't hate it, actually, which is not good. You're changing me, Jordan. I don't like it.
No, I'm not saying you actually have to do it, but you
no. But I mean, that's so gross, but also hilarious. The thing is, like, all this stuff, like, you shouldn't judge people by their appearance, right? You shouldn't do that.
Okay.
And you shouldn't make fun of people's weight. You shouldn't throw money in their face. You shouldn't call, all these things, right?
Right.
But the moment that the person is a shitty person, I think everything's on the table.
Yeah.
That's why I'll call whoever, like, Megyn Kelly, ugly bitch or whatever. Like, because I'm just like, because you're ugly on the inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I don't feel bad saying all this shit that I would never say about someone who was a decent person for about 100 reasons. 1, you deserve it, and 2, like, you're doing, like, I'm just playing the game you're playing.
I am all for every action having a reaction.
Yeah, matching people's energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's so funny to see how mad people get when you just match their energy. It's just like, I'm just playing your game, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember when, like, 50 Cent bought all them Ja Rule tickets so he had to perform in front of an empty crowd?
No.
I think I would do that to some local comedians.
He did not do that.
Yeah, I would do that to some local comedians.
Well, probably not that much of an issue for a lot of them. But, I didn't mean to throw that.
Yeah,
shots fired. Including me. But, like, that's so funny. I did not know that he did that. That is, 50 Cent does seem to have some, like, really, really kind of beautiful pettiness to him.
Yeah.
You know, like, he'll go out of his way Like he'll cancel plans.
You know what's funny though? It's gotten to the point where it makes me think, all right, something is unhealed here.
Oh, for sure.
Because you're doing a little too much at this point.
Yeah. What do you like? Did he? I feel like he had more than a moment. I was gonna say a moment, but like had, I'm gonna say 5 years, where he was like on top of the world.
Yeah.
And then I'd say that fairly suddenly-ish. It's that he never was like gone necessarily, but like that status he didn't have for that long.
I think there is something to the faster you rise, the faster you also fall back down.
Yeah, because he was like the guy.
Yeah.
He was like blessed by Eminem and Dr. Dre, like the whole all of, was he dead? I guess he was death row. He must have been.
No. Aftermath.
Oh right, yeah,
Aftermath.
Of course, Aftermath is what it's Dr. Dre. But so he was like part of that. He was everyone's like, this is our guy, kind of like they did with Kendrick back in 2012 or whatever. They kind of crowned him, and I don't know what happened. Do you have any insight into that, or like why he kind of went away a little bit?
Honestly, it's kind of what I was saying about the social media thing earlier. I think if you don't find ways to continue to evolve or reinvent yourself,
and you did say the faster you jump.
I think that's really is. Whereas someone like Kanye, who was also starting to blow up around that time, not as fast as 50 Cent did, he just continued to evolve and change, and sometimes not always for the better. Sometimes not always for the better.
Really? I can't think of any. I definitely can't think of more than 40 examples off the top of my head. Like, no more than 40 though.
Where are we at though? Like day 156 for the Kanye incident?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And his album's like well reviewed, I think, and liked. I still haven't listened to the whole thing.
I like it.
Yeah. I just don't.
We are so back.
I mean, who am I kidding? I'm gonna listen to it eventually. Right. But man, I feel there are just like a handful of artists who it's just like kind of don't matter what they do.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, the ultimate all-time classic example is Michael Jackson.
Yes.
You know, it's just like who's not listening to Michael Jackson? Probably some people. Probably some people like take a stand and they're like, yeah, his music's great, but fuck that guy. I'm not gonna. Probably some people have it, but like, I listen to Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, there's some songs I'm gonna keep going back to. I got to.
And he has a biopic.
I don't really care about the biopic.
I don't either. Yeah, not interested.
Yeah, I'm tired of biopics.
Yeah,
honestly,
I'm with you. Like it's like there's one good one every decade. And then there's 90 of them that ride off the coattails of that success. There's Ray, back in the day.
There you go, yeah.
And then there's Bohemian Rhapsody, which I didn't even see, but I heard it's really great.
Okay.
And and Walk the Line, and other than that.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna land the plane. You got any shows you want to promote?
I might.
Okay.
But I certainly can't think of it at this moment.
While you're looking, I know this Wednesday I'm gonna be performing at Collab at UNT Charlotte. It's part of
Me too.
Okay. Yeah. Stand-ups and startups.
Yeah.
So catch me and Jonathan this Wednesday, even though
and
this
Jason.
episode. And Jason's there too.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got the podcast. Oh, you could just said that.
We should rebrand this thing to a Who's Headlining Anyway show.
Yeah.
And make them pay us more.
Honestly, I mean, let's talk to them when we get there. We're probably not gonna get more money, but like that might be a good opportunity to pitch the. Yeah.
Yeah, we could make it sort of, because honestly, I mean, obviously, like as they're entrepreneurs or whatever, so they're gonna want to have their stamp on it, their brand on it. But maybe we could be a collab.
Yeah.
Co-branding.
A collab.
A collab with the collab.
Come on, man.
This is a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, you're good for something.
It's like I went to college.
It's almost like you went to college a lot for this.
Oh man. But okay, so that's what we're all doing Wednesday. Friday, the Black Power Rangers are back.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're back, man. We're performing in Jacksonville, North Carolina at Playhouse.
At Playhouse.
Yeah.
Playhouse is fun, man. It's sloppy. It's sloppy.
That's why it's fun.
It's real sloppy,
Yes,
but it's
sir.
fun.
Yeah, so doing that, and then Sunday I'm at Duckworth's on Steve Hofstetter and Friends. Oh man, that reminds me, I had a whole rant I wanted to go on, but we're kind of already at time, so I'll save it for another episode.
It's up to you.
Well, promote your shows real quick, and then I'll go.
Oh no, that's all I have for this week. Yeah.
Okay, so I had to pass up on a whole weekend at Duckworth's and the Comedy Zone because Blair's mom just had to have a birthday on Thursday. And you know how it is with these clubs. Like, if you can't do the whole weekend, you don't get any of it.
That's it, yeah.
So I passed up on... Duckworth's reached out first, and it was like a feature spot, right? So that was going to be $500 I could have made, because it was 5 shows.
Well, but a Thursday show goes till 8:30.
Yeah, no. But the dinner was at 7.
I mean,
the reservation was at 7.
Push that down.
I wish I could, dude, but that's when if it wasn't the mom's birthday.
That's tough.
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
And we already get frustrated, or she already gets frustrated because I do a lot of comedy shows, or whatever.
Yeah,
she feels like I should be home more. You probably have experienced that at some point, right? But here's my thing. Here's what I wanted to go on the round. When we go to dinner, they always do this thing of they'll sit down and they'll start talking to each other.
Okay.
Now, Jonathan, I don't know about you.
You're saying Blair and
her mom.
And her mom. Okay.
Yeah. When I get to a restaurant, I look at the menu.
Oh my God, that would drive you insane.
Yeah.
I'm putting you specifically in this situation. You're like, guys, we have a job to do.
Yes. Because the waiter is coming.
Yeah.
They'll sit down and start talking.
Oh my God.
And the waiter will come by, ask everybody's drink order. So now you have met the waiter. You know the waiter exists. Yeah. You tell them what you want to drink. The waiter leaves. Y'all go back to talking. He comes back with the drinks and says, hey, do you know what you want? They're like, oh no, can you give us a minute?
And you're just sitting there like,
yeah. I'm just like, do you not know? We do this every time. There's not been a time that I've been out with them and this doesn't happen.
Funny. It's so funny because I think I've been both sides of that.
Okay.
I think like because I'm chaos. Like I think I've definitely been the, oh my God. Here's what I do though. And the waiter comes up, they're like, I'll be like, I'm so sorry. Like I got, I'll be like, I got sidetracked. We were talking. Sorry, let me take a look. I promise it'll just be a minute.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because that happens occasionally.
Right.
Everybody does that every now and again.
The body language.
You're not hearing
you gotta watch, guys. Watch this on YouTube. If you're not watching, because the body language that Jordan has right now.
Every time we go out to a restaurant, it's just like, why? Okay.
Is your relationship such with your, whatever you want to call her, quasi mother-in-law, that you could be like, listen, no. Her
mom and I, we get along great. So
yeah,
we're
but there's
cool.
Different kinds of getting along.
Yeah. It's just out. It's like one of those things. Like I can joke about it with Blair, but I would never. Say, even because I think her mom wouldn't even really mind it. But it was just I'm not the type of
that's
person
not
to
your
do that.
That's you're respectful of sort of roles in that way. Yeah. Like you are the parent.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do like the idea. I do. That's right. I like the idea of like this next time you all sit down and you go, I need both of you to open your menus.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yes.
Like
I think I should just come by and I should just print off multiple choice quizzes and say, just be one question. When the waiter comes to the table, what do you think he'll ask?
This is preschool, and I love it.
Are you ready to order?
B, are you enjoying the conversation you're having? And C, I love waiting for people to not make up their minds.
Yes. Oh man.
And like, I like the idea also that you're like, hey, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. And you go to the bathroom and like put on a full waiter, like server, the get up, the full uniform, and you go back and you're just like, you guys know what you want to eat?
Dude, maybe that's the play. Maybe, I need to send out a decoy waiter.
Yeah, and
to finally get them to focus.
Just get in there early. Get there before everybody else, and find someone and be like, all right, here's what's going on, and I'm gonna pay you however much money you're willing to part with, but you gotta be a little generous because you're making this poor waiter like do a kind of weird thing.
Yeah.
But you're like, I'll give you $100 or whatever. And we're gonna do this whole thing. Oh, that would be incredible, man.
Yeah, we gotta experiment. Okay, I'm gonna get down. I gotta figure out a way to solve this. I just don't understand. It's like, why? This is the one thing we came here to do.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I don't think that I'm guessing that their mindset is, you're like, we're going to dinner and we're gonna eat dinner. And we're gonna have a nice time, but we're here to consume food to fuel our bodies.
Yeah.
And I think it sounds like they walk into the restaurant, they go, this is gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're there for to have a nice time.
Yes. And that's why I'm wondering, kind of going back to past traumas, is because of I'm just more food oriented. That's going to be a priority for me always over building relationships.
That could be what it is. Dude, do you have? I know we're going long. Do you have? Because I think you and I have some similarities in our sort of relationship to food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Like, do you? I always want to eat alone.
Yes.
Like the idea of going on like a first date and eating, like I'll do it, whatever, but I never suggest that.
Okay.
I suggest let's just keep it simple, get a couple drinks, whatever. But like if they're like, oh, let's eat too, I'll be like, fine, cool, whatever. But inside I'm just like, I don't want to do this because for about 5 or 6 reasons. One being, I don't want to order the wrong thing that makes me look like not a man of the world.
Okay.
Because I don't have a sophisticated food taste.
I'm with you on that.
All.
Yes.
And 2, when we do inevitably get the fucking charcuterie board, because that's what you do on a goddamn date.
Okay. Yeah.
That shit is not all easy to assemble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No one necessarily want anything on the plate.
That's a given. I don't want any of this.
Yeah.
I don't want the hardest toast that's ever existed.
Yeah, but you can't sit there because she's gonna feel self-conscious.
And she's not gonna. So you have to get there and like just get the fucking brie and get the like loose salmon that's sitting there.
Yeah.
And you're like, do these pile together? And you put it on there, like, am I dumb? Did I do this
because
right?
That feels like another test of like what you're supposed to combine.
What you're supposed to combine, what goes where, how you do it. And also, I am very, very bad at, like, if it's something that, like, involves, like, a knife and, like not picking something up without it falling.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like, I'm sloppy. And so I just have these freaking panic attacks. And then there's also a conceptual layer to it for me as well, where I'm like, we're here like to have a nice time, like get to know each other, see if we want to keep hanging out, whatever. While we just decimate these animals.
Yeah.
And we just grind this meat in our dumb exposed mouth bones.
Yeah.
into a fine paste that we can swallow. And this is like, we're like having a nice time while we're just like doing this disgusting. Eating's disgusting.
Yeah.
Which is ironic that I use that word because gust is literally hunger. Doesn't matter. But like, I find if I want to eat alone always.
Yeah, because for me it's mainly about efficiency, right? Because I kind of have that joke about like I prepare my food while it's in the microwave, right? Because if we go out to eat, that means I have to sit here, I have to wait on the waiter. Who has other people to take care of.
Right.
We're introducing way too many variables because
then you have empathy. I think you might not, but so you like don't want to like you don't want to be shitty to the waiter. You don't
Yeah, of
want to
course
waste their time. You
Of
don't
course
want to
not.
like You don't want to do the thing where you're like, come back in a minute. Like,
Yeah, I would. Yeah, no.
That's
No.
got to be one of the like most annoying things that they experience. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And so now I have to wait with the table beside us who has that two people that keep talking to each other and won't look at the menu. And then are saying, no, you go, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to get while you get there. And then they never do. So now we're still there waiting longer for them to order so the waiter can come back to my table. And I knew what I looked at the menu before I got here. I already knew what I wanted.
This is just so what's happening in your brain. I feel like is like has ancient evolutionary roots where you're just like you're there like guys we got to do this and this. What this part of your brain is thinking is like someone's gonna get that gazelle if we don't. It's right there.
Yeah.
We need to go scavenge this gazelle or someone else is gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and then another thing too, kind of more of the like just the how I'm being perceived part is if I was out, I mean, obviously don't matter with me and Blair now, but just if I was still like dating and I was out, I'm more of a slow
she
eater.
wouldn't love how you just phrased that probably, but if
Oh,
I was
me and
still
Blair go.
dating.
Me and Blair go out on dates. So if I was,
I
you know,
know.
I'm a slow eater. So whoever I'm with is probably going to finish before me.
Yeah.
So now I'm just sitting here and I got like, oh man.
And then you look, and then if you don't finish it, I think there's two things to that. I think one, it's another possibly make her feel bad.
Yeah.
Thing, maybe. And also there's a certain like, there's almost like a weakness to it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, you can't finish your food, you pussy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because think about it, if you don't, what you going to do? You're going to get a to-go box?
Yeah.
And then what?
And
And then what? Or like, because
especially like if she wants to like bring you back to her.
Exactly.
You'd be like, can I put this in your fridge?
Yeah.
Pause for a second. I just need to put this in the fridge. Yeah, eating's the worst, and I love it, but I only want to do it by myself, and I want it to be macaroni and ice cream and Sprite.
Yeah, because if I do it by myself, I get a TV.
Oh, I mean, duh.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
of course.
Maybe in bed.
100%.
Yeah, I don't get why eating is social. Eating is like a private, wonderful nightmare for me.
Yeah.
I just want to be gross, and I might spill some on my chest.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
For sure. And it's going to stay there.
it's because until I eat it.
Yeah. Oh, man. Dang, I wish we would have came up with this topic earlier.
Yeah. We can do some editing.
Yeah. All right, everybody. This has been Mr. Williams Comedy.
That's
Jordan
me.
Century. Make sure you subscribe again to the YouTube.
Please watch my video.
Please watch our videos, yes. This has been Who's Headlining Anyway.